Bitcoin has made history again. And today, in this video, I'm going to cover about the profit targets and the next steps that Bitcoin is going to take based on what price action tells us. So stay with me and watch this video to the end if you want to know whether you have to hold your Bitcoins or just sell and take profits and get out of the market. So if you remember in previous session, in previous video that I'm going to put a link somewhere up here, I talked about Bitcoin's price action in monthly chart. And again, I'm going to just reveal a secret behind this monthly and weekly chart and why I see higher prices in Bitcoin, as I told you in previous video. So price action tells us a cycle is currently happening in Bitcoin, which is a spike. Next phase is the channel, and we know that channels finish in 3 steps, in 3 touch of trend channel line. If this is the first touch, the top of the spike, this is the second touch, and the third touch would be somewhere around here. Why? If I measure the distance between the first point and the second point, and the second point to the third point, it would be somewhere around here. But what we see here is that Bitcoin has already moved over this stance. So the longer the Bitcoin hits this target, this trend channel line, the higher the price will be. So if that's the case, and if I consider Bitcoin one day hits this place, it would be, again, as I mentioned in the previous video, you should definitely watch it, it would be somewhere around 300 to maybe 40. And if it even overshoots this channel line, even prices around 500 is even possible for this cycle. And let's just have another closer look on Bitcoin based on weekly chart to show you why I think Bitcoin's bull market is so strong. This is not what I see based on fundamentals. This is everything that price action tells me. I'm a price action trader. I'm a price action investor, and whatever I see in the market is just based on the pure price action. So let me tell you why I think this move is so strong. If I just consider the moves between the higher highs and the next higher low, I see gaps. And when market, without touching this high, creates another high, this means, and it can cover this place, it means that buyers are aggressively buying and holding their Bitcoins. And as another way of example, if you see here, market just rallies up, creates a gap between this high and here, then market starts coming down. But again, even when for a very small gap, when it can't touch this high, and then after it can't touch, when it creates another high, it means buyers are so strong. Now, if this is the case, if we consider only this factor to how to measure whether buyers are strong enough or not, so based on this factor, I'm going to measure this. I know that after market breaks above this high, I'll be waiting for the Bitcoin to see whether it is going to touch this high or not. And after touching this, if it creates new high, which is the case for today, and currently the price is 110, nearly 1100, and it has already created a new high. I'm going to measure it, but let's see why this move, I think, is so strong. Take a look at this line here, this vertical, this horizontal line. This is the top on previous high, which is 400, which is 7300. Okay, and the next low is 7400. Okay, it means, and this shows that there is a gap between this top and this low. And when market can't cover this gap, small gap here, and creates new high, it means buyers are extremely strong and they are buying aggressively, which is the case here. So if this is the case, the first measure move target, I always measure it and drag the line above to see what is the next possible move. And this is the first measure move target, okay, MM. So the next target would be $156,000. And you might say, how does this work? Let me show you. The previous target for me was around 110, and let me tell you how I measured it. I just measured from the bottom to the top of the previous high, which is also a trading range, and then I measure this trading range to see what is the next possible level to touch. And if you see, 110 is the exact place that market has touched, and this is another major move target. And if you see, the exact progress is happening right now. But I generally believe that market, this is only the first step market, the first profit target that market will offer us, and there is going to be more. Profits, and there's going to be higher targets for Bitcoin until it touches the trend channel line for the third time, which again would be around 300 to 400. And if it overshoots this trend channel line, would be somewhere around 500 for this cycle. So guys, this is a very clear chart by price action, and I don't know whether you measure the profit targets based on indicators or not, but I think price action is more reliable than any other analysis tool out there. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and wait for the next updates at the end of the week. See you soon.